back to the channel, family. Y'all already know what time it is. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button to be a part of the crew. Otherwise, let's get into this video and see what it do. Okay, so as you can see from the title, this is going to be my little bit of business advice for you guys that are just now starting up your own business in 2021. All right, I will be making more videos about this, but this is just going to be a quick starter guide in terms of what you can do. And this is stuff that you can do just at home if you are looking to start your own business. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, so in terms of starting your own business, it doesn't even have to be like business, like in terms of you sitting at a desk. Like I'm talking about, like if you're trying to become a rapper, if you're trying to become a singer, if you're trying to become an actor, if you're trying to become a nail technician, if you're trying to sell your knitted freaking scarves or something like that, if you're a jewelry maker, if you sell t-shirts, this is for any type of business. This will help you out. Okay, so let's go down the list because I did make a list. All right, so number one, all right, in terms of you getting started, okay, we live in an age of technology, so it is super easy for you to start whatever business it is that you want to do and be successful in it. Okay, but like I always say, it always comes down to you being consistent. Okay, if you are looking to do any of those things or anything beyond that, it all comes down to you being consistent. Okay, that is going to be number one, because the only reason why I say that is because a lot of times people will start stuff and then it's like you'll move on to the next thing and the next thing, next thing, because you see that it's not successful. But a lot of times it's not successful because you have given up, or you're not putting forth your full potential into trying to expand your business or trying to make different moves. Okay, so it's all about making new moves whenever you do a business. Like you can't just stick to the same old thing, because just like how we change clothes, you got to change up business tactics. Okay, all right, so let's get into it. So number one is for you to come up with a name. All right, whatever it is that you want to do. Like I say, a rapper, singer, actor, you want to make jewelry all day, you want to freaking sell t-shirts, come up with a name. Okay, and I advise for you, if you do come up with a name, personally I would say for you to be creative with it and use something like involving your own name and kind of like change it around, change the letters, abbreviation, whatever it is, but use something that's dealing with your own name, because it's like that's the most difficult for people to like really steal, or to like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like you're not gonna really find somebody out there with your name and changed around and stuff like that. So try and use something that's involving your own name. But if you want to, then you know what I'm saying, whatever. Just come up with a freaking name, okay? Number two is to create a social media, okay? Whether that be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Chat, Snap, Snapchat, whatever it is, but utilize these social media networks, okay? Because that is going to be your cheapest way to advertise, okay? Literally, you don't have to spend a dime to make an Instagram, a Facebook, a YouTube, a Snapchat, any of that. You don't have to spend money. That is your cheapest way to advertise, and that's also your most effective way to advertise, because everybody is on social media. Everybody has a freaking Instagram and Twitter and all this other stuff. So definitely expand off these social medias. And that's why I always say, if you are going to hop on social media, use it in a positive way in terms of launching yourself off, so that way while you're working your 9 to 5, you are also investing into yourself in a whole different way. All right, and also with a lot of these social medias, they advertise, or they have ways for you to be able to advertise. Like for Instagram, you can sign up for a business account. I think for Facebook, they have the same way too. And you can actually go in and pay for advertising in terms of how much you would like to spend daily on an advertising campaign. So that's another way. Like I think the cheapest you do is like $1 a day, and it goes by like how many times people click on your website. So it's like if nobody clicks on it, then they're not going to charge you. But it go like it is so intricate, and it depends on which social media network you use. So just look into that, because that's another way that you can get people to see you. That's another way that you can get, like, we definitely live in a day and age where everything is bought, everything can be paid for. If you want, you could pay for freaking views, and that's a way that you can pay for views, is by you sitting there paying for you to advertise your business through Instagram or through Twitter or through Facebook or through Snapchat, whatever it is. Okay, next is for you to sign up with some type of money service, okay? In terms of, I've heard of Zelle, Venmo, Cash App. Sign up with one of those things, because a lot of us have it. Google Pay, Google, I think it's Google Pay or Google Wallet, whatever. A lot of us have it in terms of you being able to send and receive money. And the only reason why I say for you to sign up for it is because it's a good way for if you are somebody that, say for instance, you sell something in terms of t-shirts, jewelry, like I do, soaps, body products, and things like that. It's an easy way for you to be able to make transactions on the go. Okay, I cannot tell you how many times I have made a transaction. Like, say for instance, I've been at a store or something. I have been outside the store and I've sold one of my products, and they be like, "Oh, do you have Venmo? You got Cash App?" And I'm like, "Yes, girl, I got that." Send them coins over and I'll give you your product right now. You know what I'm saying? It's an easy way for people not to have to wait. You don't have to be like, "Oh, go to my website," because then you might even lose out on a sale that way, because not everybody's gonna remember. All right. Unless you like right there telling them to hurry up and hit follow or hit subscribe or whatever. But it's an easy way for you to make a sale right then and there. And I cannot tell you, like I said, how many times that I have did that. Okay. Works nice. All right. Also Facebook Marketplace. That is a good place for you to advertise. Okay. I've seen so many people, even through the groups, the Facebook groups and stuff like that. If you want to advertise your music, your freaking jewelry, your whatever it is that you knit, post it up in those Facebook groups. Put it on Facebook Marketplace. A lot of us use Facebook Marketplace, believe it or not. Okay. A lot of us use Facebook Marketplace. It's a great place for you to advertise. It's like the new Craigslist. All right. Also, create a logo or use one of your own photos, okay, in terms of your business, okay? And this is great so that way people can like see a visual as to what it is that you stand for, what it is that you represent in terms of your business. Like what are you advertising? If you advertise t-shirts, then you need to make a logo or take a picture of one of your t-shirts and have it on all of your social media sites. So that way people know, like, oh, okay, this business, they got t-shirts and I know what it is that they, you know what I'm saying? So do that, okay? And it's also great for if you are making business cards, which we will get to that there next, okay? And that's actually the next one. Yeah, create business cards, okay? They are very, very cheap. It's probably like $20 or $25 at the most for you to be able to create some business cards, for you to be able to go to Staples, or I think the other one is Vistaprints is one of the websites. Yeah, for you to go to one of these card websites. You don't even have to just use that. There's so many online, but it's very cheap for you to get like at least 100 to 200 cards made, okay? And people actually do look at those cards, and it's good for you to just have to pass out so that way you have like a professional vibe around you. No matter if you are a rapper, it doesn't matter if you are a singer, make some business cards to advertise your services, okay? If you make jewelry, make business cards to advertise your services. Like I said, it's very cheap. If you work a 9 to 5, it ain't nothing to take $20 out and invest in yourself, okay? Next is to post and update your social media as much as you can, even if you're reposting images, okay? Try to keep it fresh, whether that be daily or weekly, okay? Because if you do, say for instance, you pass out your card and it says, follow me on Instagram at such and such, such, such. We live in a day and age to where people like to see the fact that you're actively on there, okay? If you're not actively on your social media, refreshing or posting updates of your business or reposting photos, like I said, you can go to freaking Google Images and type something up that relates to what it is that you're doing. If you're a rapper, type something up and, you know, post an image of freaking, I don't know, money or something, or whatever it is that you're doing in terms of your rapping, whatever you rap about, okay? Post an image of it, but keep your page fresh so that way people know, like, oh, okay, this person is actively doing this business, because you never know who it is that you are going to run into that might be like, you know what, I have a friend that would actually need you to come and, you know, host a venue, or for you to open up a show or something like that. You never know who it is that you're going to meet. All right, next is for you to host giveaways, okay? I love to do giveaways, or freebies in terms of handing things out, okay? So if you are someone that is into jewelry making or knitting or whatever it is, try and have little things that you are able to put hand out to people. I'm the type of person, I like to do a lot of things face to face with people, and that's probably where it comes from. I like to do a lot of my business face to face. Like I tell you guys, I do the flea markets and things like that, so that's also why. But try and have things to hand out to people in terms of freebies, so that way they could get like a sample, and that's what I do. So that way they could get a sample of what it is that you have to offer in terms of your business. And it's probably a little bit easier because I do soaps and things like that, so it's easy for me to just like go and hand out samples to people, which I had did that yesterday and like last week. I've been handing out samples and have little tags with my business name on it and stuff like that. Or if you're not able to do that, host a giveaway, okay? Host a giveaway to your social media. It could be on your Facebook. You never know. Your friends, a lot of your friends, they might not show their interest, but whenever you post up a giveaway and there's some free stuff, best believe people are going to be there and be like, you know what? Let me see what this is about. I do want some free stuff, okay? Because everybody loves free, okay? That's hands down facts. Everybody loves free. All right. Next is, I know it's difficult because we got this whole thing going on, but one thing that you can do in order to get yourself out there is just like how all the rappers and actors do, is to volunteer in your community. Okay. That's another great way to get known. And like I said, you never know who it is that you might meet out there on the street. Okay. We all go to the grocery store and shoot, who knows, you might meet a producer, one of these high paying producers at the grocery store. You just hand them your card, or you volunteering at the soup kitchen, and then bada boom bada bam, next thing you know, like I say, you're hosting an event. Or even if you're into jewelry making, or you're a DIY type of crafts person, next thing you know, you hand out your card, or you're volunteering somewhere, or you end up because you can drop things off at like a shelter or stuff like that. Drop off some of your items that you sell at the shelters, some extras that you have. Next thing you know, boom, they're hitting you up, like, you know, like, hey, we actually have an up and coming event. We remember whenever you drop some things off, would you like to participate? Boom, next thing you know, you have an opportunity. So it's all about making your own opportunities, and then at the same time utilizing the opportunities that you have in front of you. Okay, expanding your business, expanding your ideas. Okay, those are just some of the ideas that I'm throwing out. There's so much more in terms of being able to expand your business, but I'm just trying to help out those that are just starting out, because sometimes you might be sitting back like, okay, I want to start a business, but where do I start? Like, what do I do? Like, and then you might also have people around you that are shooting down your ideas. So don't let that get to you. You know, whenever one person's saying no, they wouldn't do that, or whatever, there's 10 other people that's like, yes, honey, I would buy that. I would do that. Okay. So you want to make sure that you are putting yourself out there and actually expanding on what it is that you have to offer, because we all have something to offer. But it's a matter of just putting yourself out there to even see if other people want what it is that you have to offer. And 9 times out of 10, they do. Okay. And not all the time you're going to see the people that you're closest to support you. So you might post some stuff up on Facebook and be like, okay, I'm trying to get sales, and you're trying to advertise to your friends. And that's why I say to advertise to these groups, advertise on Marketplace, advertise through Instagram and things like that, because you might not even see support from the people that you're closest to. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Not all the time you're going to see your friends supporting you. The ones that are on your friends list, you probably be like, dang, okay. But they'll sit back and they'll like everything else, but they're not going to click like on whenever I'm trying to sell something, or whenever I'm trying to build a business. No, they not, okay? And that's just how it is sometimes. And that's why I said you have to go outside of the people that you know. All right, that's the main thing. Go outside of the people that you know. All right, anyways, comment, like, and subscribe. That was just a little short thing in terms of helping you guys out that are starting your own business or trying to do something in terms of entrepreneur moves this year, okay? And more blessings and abundance to you this year, okay? So anyways, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.